I think the biggest problem for women in sport is stereotypes that women can't do sport and that they're too fragile and weak to do sport.
I think the biggest challenge with women in sport is getting people to vote with their feet.
At the heart of it really would have to be confidence and education.
The biggest issue facing women's sport is definitely facilities.
I think one of the major issues in women's sport is the lack of leadership in organisations that control sport.
Look, obviously the challenge for us for women's sports is making sure we're getting exposure.
For too long, a system has been run a certain way that intentionally or unintentionally excludes women.
One of the things is how many girls drop out at about 14, 15 from sport. And it's a social thing. It's the thing of their peers tell them boys don't like girls who play sport, or you're gay if you keep playing sport after 15 if you're a girl. We're really fighting a historical battle here. For so long women and girls weren't allowed to participate in sport or certainly be involved in the boardroom. So it's really that historical side of things that's really going to take some time to change.
I think it's incumbent on everyone in the sports world to take a good hard look in the mirror and ask themselves, when I look at the ratio of my spend between men's and women's sport, have I got that right? Have I got that right for 2017? Or should I do something about it?
I think the solution might be to break stereotypes, get the women out there doing sport, show that we are strong enough, that we are fast enough.
So I think it's about us as individuals making a choice that we're going to follow female sport, that we're going to engage in it and that we're going to share it with our friends.
The solution has to be further education and connecting people.
What we need to make sure is that people are watching and consuming the sport. That will then generate more interest from a media perspective and also greater broadcast, which then will generate more revenue.
To me, the biggest way to affect change is really to start at the top. So we do need the people with the power to talk about this.
Until that changes and we have more women on boards, and we're going to struggle to make those changes that are necessary.
Getting some of the icons out there from female sport to say about all the positives of playing club sport or sport of any sort.
I think that it comes down to building a strong community and a strong value of self and knowledge of self.
The answer there is to invest in those facilities, but also for clubs to change their mindset that a participant's a participant, whether they're male or female, and all deserve equal access to the facilities that are already there.
So I think changing those systems and changing the culture of organisations is one of the big barriers to including women.
A world of equality in sport is a world where everyone can thrive, and that's good for sport. It's good for the girls, it's good for the boys, it's good for the women, and it's good for the men. That's not something we should be afraid of. That's something that we've got to look forward to, and it's within our hands to make it happen.